What's good? What's good? This your boy DJ Cree back with another video. Man, your boy Brandon T. Jackson, actor Brandon T. Jackson, got beef with your boy Katt Williams. Man, y'all know what time it is. It don't stop with the rapper versus actor, actor versus comedian, comedian versus comedian, comedian versus rapper, dog. I don't even know what's going on no more. I'm just covering it because it's hilarious. Now, I'm going to play this clip. Brandon T. Jackson is talking about Katt Williams being a false prophet. Then I'll come back with some commentary. It is a long video, so y'all stick around for the rest of the commentary.
Not in a blackballed way, but more in a way where it's like, oh, well, this dude did this, and you're not supposed to do that as a comedian. Like if you wear a dress, Katt Williams points that out.
What are you talking about? Every comedian wore a dress. Not just that. I'm not defending the dress. I'm saying like what? Like here's my issue with the whole Katt Williams thing. Stop talking through the media. Real men go. Like he's so Bibled out, right? So the scriptures say if you got to alt with somebody, go to the person first and then go to the congregation. Why he didn't come to me first? Why is he going to the congregation since he's such a righteous man?
Yeah, that was the most interesting interview I think hip hop has seen in like the past 10 years.
That's just. I mean, I'm not impressed with. I don't like fake prophets. If you're a real prophet, be a real prophet. Don't just say stuff in the media. Real prophets follow the law of God. If not, then you're just a comedian talking shit, trying to sell tickets. Don't come off if you're a prophet disguised as a comedian. I'm fine with that. But real prophets have honor, not fake honor. See, y'all, nobody want to call Katt out. Katt needs to have honor and come to the people for real and say what's up. Cause Katt been dissing me since I was 20, and for what? And I've been nothing but a fan of him.
You're saying there's a contradiction in the character versus what he's spewing.
You can't sniff cocaine and say you love Jesus at the same time. Like, what is he? Cocaine and Jesus don't mix. Like, stop the games. Like, either you're gonna be righteous or you're gonna be wicked, or or just say I'm both, or say, look, I'm working on myself. I'm not nobody perfect, but don't act like you this prophet, dude.
You know what's crazy about that interview too?
And then you selling tickets for a special.
Yeah, that's the thing I was gonna say. Like normally when people do stuff like that, you notice there's like this big thing coming out. And it's like,
exactly. Like, are you a prophet or are you trying to profit? Because I've been around real prophets. Most of them don't have a lot of money. And not like that. Like, if you're going to be a man of God, then cool. If you're going to be a comedian, then whatever. But he's posing like this man of God type thing. That's all I've been around my whole life. And if you're going to be righteous, like you're the righteous voice of life, be it.
Let me ask you this question. When things are going amazing in an entertainer's life, things are going absolutely amazing for Katt Williams, does he still do that interview with Shannon?
Yes, that ain't going amazing. I mean, he had that one thing where he was running around that motorcycle and stuff, like, and then they took his kids and he started crying on the internet. I mean, what? Like, I don't know. Like,
no, I'm talking about like if everything's going good, do you go and expose the entire industry on a podcast? Like, I don't feel like you talk when
you exposing the industry, but you're signed to the same people you exposed to. Like, I did the joke. I said, look, I'm not an Illuminati, but my agent is. Nigga, that nigga agent in Illuminati too. He worked for Live Nation just like everybody else. Don't act like you free, because I left the business for 7 years. Don't act like you free, bro. You a slave just like everybody else. Stop the. That's why he bought that shit in Atlanta or whatever, Alabama. Cool. You buying your freedom, but don't act like you free. Don't act like you free, bro. Don't act like you this black dude that's free away from everybody else. Stop the. You're using American currency. You have no army to fight for you, and you live in America, and that's who you are. You're an American man that pay taxes like everybody else. Shut that up. Period. Stop acting. You know why? Because I challenged freedom with black people and black Americans. I got with every organization to do that shit. And I left the business for 7 years while that was still doing comedy. Tell him to do that. Tell him to leave. Tell him not to make money. Tell him to go broke trying to help your people. Tell him to invest in his millions and millions of dollars in his people to make us come together. Then I shut up. Until he do that, I don't want to hear nothing he got to say, because he's not a real prophet. He's a prophet when he's trying to make money off people. Off for ticket sales, woke folk, all this stuff. Now, if you want, the good move, buying the little thing, the little land, but we've been doing that. My daddy and my family own a studio right downtown. We've been on that shit. Welcome to the big boys table. Look out of here with that shit.
You know what's crazy about the point was like Chappelle.
I hate fake prophets.
For sure.
I don't do fake prophets. Be a comedian, bro.
Now, I'm going to be straight up. it's a couple things we got to go over. First off, Katt Williams is one of the rare people who has been outing people in Hollywood for a long time. So this prophet thing that you're speaking of is something he has been passionate about in all his comedy specials. He's been saying that stuff. Even on regular interviews, he's been saying stuff about the industry. The problem is when black people get into the industry, they think it's going to be one way, then it end up being something totally different. Like a lot of the people like Katt Williams, Corey Holcomb and people like that, they tend to turn the other way when it comes to, acquiescing to being a full-time actor or a full-time industry person. Somebody like Brandon T. Jackson was on more the side of being in it. This is where the divide comes. Is because that's why we rock with Katt Williams. He spoke his truth even when nobody was listening, even when it wasn't popular. So he didn't make himself a prophet. We made him a prophet. So get that very straight. You can't be mad at somebody for saying their truth, and their truth reveals more about the industry, and they end up being correct. And I think Brandon T. Jackson has the wrong chip on his shoulder, because even in the Bible, most of the people who were, upheld as important were people with flaws, were people with things that were wrong with them. Even, the Virgin Mary, it was some stuff, she had some stuff going on. She was allegedly a prostitute. So, I think, him saying Katt Williams trying to be a man out of the cloth. You don't have, look, even your favorite pastor has skeletons in their closet. And they do, man, pastors smash other dudes' wives all the time. Let's not even go there with that. Like, I don't understand this about black men in particular. You're so jealous of somebody's attention that you're not happy with your own life. You're worried about another man's attention. No matter the good you do, you always worried about somebody else. That is a bad sign. And I don't have a problem with Brandon T. Jackson and the things that he's done as an actor, and the stuff he like he said he's done for his community and things like that. I don't have a problem with it. The only problem I have is you're worried so much about somebody like Katt Williams is insane. It's insane. Now let's be real. Katt Williams did bring up Brandon T. Jackson. He did bring him up. I forgot what he said, but it wasn't nice. But at the end of the day, if you're doing good in the hood, man, you don't get no accolades, dog. But hopefully one of those people that you touched will go on to do some good in the hood also. And it triples and multiplies. You just have to give it time, bro. Like, all this calling each other out and all this, man, I like people like Corey Holcomb and Katt Williams, they're calling out the industry and the fakeness of it. Like, there's no reason to go against that, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to go against it unless you want to be so much in the industry, you're willing to defend that. Now, then we should question you. You know what I mean? We should question you. But at the end of the day, Brandon T. Jackson, man, you got a right to say what you say, but I think you're incorrect. I think you're correct in how you feel, but you're incorrect on how you're saying it, But let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way. Peace.